Hello, welcome to Tanin Auto Electronics. Today I will be showing you how to remove the radio navigation unit from your 2014 to 2016 Cadillac CTX or ATX. Our repair service fixes the commonly failed touchscreen that leads to unresponsive touch controls. If your unit has water damage or power issues, you can give us a call and we can further discuss those issues. Some tools you will need is a ratchet wrench with a 7mm socket, an extension bar, and an adapter for hard to reach places. In addition, you will need some trim removal tools such as this ones, which make it easier to remove all the trim pieces. To access the radio navigation unit, we need to remove the trim panel surrounding it. Start by inserting the trim removal tool in the gap between the upper and the lower panels here. I have started the removal process here. What you want to do is insert the plastic removal tool and pry it upwards and release all the tabs all the way from the left to the right. Once that's done, it should look like this. And before we pull it out, we're gonna release this sensor right here, and all you have to do is turn it counterclockwise, and it will just come out like this. And then all you want to do is put it to the side, and then this panel should be loose enough, and you can just pull it outward. Once the top panel is removed and then the sensor is removed from the top part, we can start working on removing the main panel that sits above the unit. To start, we're going to remove all 5 bolts that are located on the top portion of this panel, and they're located here, 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 here's another one, and then all the way in the corner. Like there. Once those are undone, you're going to use the plastic trim tool to undo all the clips around the panel itself, like this. But before removing the top panel, you're going to have to disconnect that gray electrical connection that goes to the speaker on top of the panel. To do that, you just press on the left and right side of the connector, and then you just pull it off the connector. Once that connection is undone, the whole panel should be able to be removed. Once the main panel is removed, I can show here. So here's the sensor that was disconnected from the top panel, and this is the gray connector that was connected to the speaker on the main panel. Next, we're going to work on removing the last trim piece surrounding the unit. It goes all around the unit and is held on by tabs, but as well as 2 bolts located here and then here on the top. Once those 2 bolts are removed, you can use the trim removal tool to remove slowly and carefully all around the unit, and then it should come off as one piece. One thing you may find helpful is to move the shifter to neutral when removing the trim surrounding the unit. So I will press brake and then turn on the car and set the car to neutral. Once that's done, you can turn off the car and finish removing the trim piece as such. And it's just one entire piece. Then we can go back to park and release the brake. Once all the trim panels have been removed, there's only 6 bolts left to remove. They're located here, here, down there, there, and there. The only thing for these bottom ones, you have to remove another trim piece, which can be accessed by lifting this door open. Once that's done, I find using a trim tool and just prying the 2 tabs will come off. It just has 2. Once that's done, you should be able to reach the 2 final screws there and there. Before pulling the unit out, I find if you lay a rag or a towel underneath, that's better just to protect your vehicle. Once that's in there, you should be able to pull it out slightly enough, because we have 5 connectors that we need to remove from the back. To start, there's 1 on each panel right here, and those are just pulled from the left and right, and they're just removed, which I can show you once I pull the unit out. So I pulled the left one, and then the connector is right there, and then we just push this connector down and then just pull it off. It has the same one on the other side, And then right on the back, it has three. It has this black connector, this gray connector, and then another black connector over on the back. All of them should be easy to pull out just by pressing. If not this one, but just inserting a small flathead and unclipping the connector and then pull it out, that should work as well. Once those are undone, the unit should be able to be removed. Once the unit is removed, you should be able to ship this entire assembly to us for repair. And then that's all. Thank you. Here's how the unit looks removed from the vehicle. I'll give you a closer look at the connectors. So here's one of the smaller connectors, the same for the other side. And then here are the three main connectors. These two, you just pull them down and then you'll pull them out. This one I did find to have a little bit more trouble with. Since it has a lock on the top and the bottom, I find that if you use a small flathead and then just pull one side and then the other, and you just pull it out, it'll come right off. And once you have it removed from the vehicle, you just ship us this entire assembly. Make sure to pack it correctly and then with lots of protection, and then we can have it repaired and shipped back. Thanks for watching.